It may look like a real fire. It is, and it isn't. Seminole police and fire departments are firing up their training and blazing into new technology.
This is our new burn can, or we call it a can. It's for live fire training, search and rescue, confined space. It's brand new. We just finished building it.
These reenactments produce prepared officers when quick thinking and lives are on the line. Shoot it up with the mission-initiated learning objective, MILO for short, or catch some heat from the new burn simulator. The departments are getting the officers out of the books and into the field.
No comparison. I mean, you can get all the pen and paper stuff in class, and you can understand what your job is or what your role is. But to get out here and actually put your gear on under heated conditions and run through the scenarios doesn't get any better than that.
No officer wants to wait to figure it out on the spot. These new training methods can mean the difference between life and death.
Get out of his way.
Being prepared is 90% of the game for us. Those are the kinds of things that can make a difference between saving a life or having somebody become injured.
The fire department's training facility looks more like two giant cargo bins awaiting storage. But take a closer look, and this mammoth-like structure seeps smoke and shoots towering flames.
We sent the crew up to the second floor to do a search and rescue. Now, on a real fire, if the fire on the first floor gets away, it could trap the firefighters upstairs and literally kill them.
To simulate real life, the second floor can reach between 400 and 500 degrees. The unlucky first floor can fill up to 800 degrees. Definitely no minor sweat in this Florida heat.
Guys love it. They want to do it all the time now. So I know it's brutal out. We're almost in the middle of the summertime. It's brutal. You can see we have rehab set up. We take their vitals before they go in and as they come out, and 10, 15 minutes after they come out. And we make them rehab all the time, hydrate. That's the whole kit.
Because thankfully these officers don't see real-life situations often, the advanced training simulator ensures all officers are up to date on the latest life-saving techniques.
Well, it definitely amps up a notch when you get to a scene. You don't know what you're going to find. You get your orders from command and you just go in and do it again. That's really what all this training's about, is getting you prepared for the real-life situation. So when you do run into that situation, you know what your job is, you know what to do. And no matter what they tell you, you know what you're going to do.
Inside from the heat, SPD heads back to the classroom for a little one-on-one action with the latest technology. MILO teaches officers proper use of force. According to SPD, the more scenarios, the better. In fact, MILO can produce up to 350 different real-life situations.
It's a force simulator that allows the officer to use different levels of force and interact with the screen. The screen is not always about, this type of training, use of force training, is not always about firearms. There's other alternatives that the officers we try to impart into the officers' training so that they can learn that they have other alternatives.
But don't be mistaken, you won't find the simulator at the local arcade. This expensive device not only trains officers, but allows for the mental and physical evaluation of each participant.
This is just not a video game. That's one of the things we want to try to impart on people, that it's not something that they just come in here and play with. It is something that the instructor has to be here. They have to evaluate the officer's actions, correct the officers, show them other options that the officer had, and go from there.
Both departments believe it is crucial to continuously improve training methods to ensure tribal safety.
With this training, we're able to show them how the fire department responds, why they do the things that they do, and it gives them a better understanding of what to expect if something does happen to them. I believe that we have to constantly train. We have to be prepared. You never know when a situation is going to take place, and so we train for that situation. And hopefully we'll never have to use that training, but in the meantime we do have to train and be ready.
For WSBC and the Seminole Channel, I'm Andrea Peterson.